as you can see now in the last 10 or 15 years, new entrepreneurial companies have become very big on the global stage and are solving new problems of the world. So entrepreneurship, and especially technology entrepreneurship, is going to be very, very big and is going to solve the problems of very many more people than solved in the past.
Engineering education provides skills, it provides knowledge of subjects. People may even get good ideas, but you need business to convert ideas and skills, what we call innovation and skills, into entrepreneurship. So business is sort of the glue which says something, makes it something practical, worthwhile, takes it to the market, and ways of financing it, hiring the people, designing. Without that, an idea just remains on the drawing board. It doesn't become a product or service.
Today, the current season in the country is everybody's talking about startups, everybody's talking about entrepreneurship. But unfortunately, our education system is not geared up for that kind of momentum. Our education system basically, right from KG to PG, it's all exam-centric education. We are killing the creativity in our school education, college education. So unless we bring some drastic changes in the curriculum, education methodology, pedagogy, we can't create entrepreneurs.
The thought that management or business management can be taught part of engineering itself was a differentiating factor. And who better than ISB could do it at that point of time in Telangana.
And therefore, we have always said that whatever needs to be done for entrepreneurship, we will do.
We want students to think entrepreneurship is a viable career option. If student wants to take some more time to think about entrepreneurship, we want them to become better engineers. So these are the objectives we try and address through this program.
So in some sense, this is a finishing touch that we are putting to the engineering education for a different career.
So if you look at entrepreneurship, the main thing what we look at entrepreneur is that he should be able to take risk. He should be able to have clarity of what the pain point is addressing, and he should also have clarity and be a go-getter in addressing his stakeholders. So to this effect, the whole curriculum is designed around that. Design workshops help the student to think systematically. Then we sort of have components of discussion forum, call your TA, which sort of helps them to have clarity of the content. And then we have the design challenges which make them think through and also apply the theory what they have learned in their engineering skills. So which sort of gives them more clarity in terms of how do you get a product out, how difficult it is to get a product where the customer is willing to pay for that product.
ISB is unique in one sense that we know how to do world-class programs. So once we design the curriculum, we look for the right person to teach the right courses. About almost 14 faculty, I would say. And we keep adding as we find the need. This doesn't include the design faculty who are coming from NID and helping us do the design part.
My experience with technology entrepreneurship program is basically a wonderful one because I used to have certain perceptions regarding these ideas, valuation of ideas and all. But when I went through all those modules, I felt like it's very structural, well framed and all.
Learning online, it was completely different. We had our own flexibility. We could do it whenever we wanted, understand them at my own pace and try doing different things, using the knowledge that I'm learning there and relating it to the engineering that I actually study.
It's kind of a face-to-face experience, like when you're sitting before the screen, it's like the professor is speaking to you, he's teaching you something. And also it is very innovative. We had a video submitting assignment too, which is so innovative that we don't actually have it in our regular curriculum. So the curriculum is interesting.
We have had one complete semester for design thinking, and in our design thinking we have had interaction with team who taught us how to work with design and how to think in terms of industrial design and all those things.
Through that, we started putting our ideas on the chart paper, and we started writing our own ideas. And we came with a prototype with plates, like fiber plates, straws and all. So that's a great thing. We came to know how a prototype can be made with the small things. So it's a wonderful experience and I will never forget that.
We are provided with a practical way of approach, so we are learning very new things, and as we are working in a team, it creates us new experience and we are trying to improve more.
And when it was all sure, we came to the first boot camp. Where our raw form of technology, which was all circuits, needed a casing and all. So we made certain changes, iterations and improvements.
They called us here at ISB campus to refine our project, and as you can see here, this is my refined version. I call it gas gauge version 2. Basically a loads-based gas measuring device. As your cylinder weight reduces, it senses the amount of gas left and it alerts the user of how much the gas is remaining. And eventually it will send SMS booking also, and also it will detect gas leakages. Those were the primary functions.
Finally, we got our prototypes 3D printed and we just presented.
Now we got a basic idea how to think on the ideation, how to make a prototyping. But sending our product into the market, we have not seen that phase. Okay, so now we think we are starting into that phase where we are going to promote our product into the market.
This program has made the students look into in a more creative way and out-of-box thinking. The takeaway is far greater than envisioned.
Definitely in the near future, maybe once they get real-time industry experience and with this background of entrepreneurship, so definitely they'll be getting lots of scope, okay, so to start their own venture, their own industry, and really they can contribute a lot for the growth of the country and as well as the world.
And to ensure that the students actually take the products to the market, we need a lot of technical help and support. And that is where we thought the corporates will be the best guys to give the support to the students. And we have been enrolling from Microsoft, Google, and we are in talks with Qualcomm and ADP and other companies, where they sort of give actual design problems what they face in their corporates, so that the students can work on them, and if they feel that these ideas have potentials, they are willing to support them financially and technically.
Already what we are seeing is these people have begun to think differently. They think design, they think how useful it is. So design thinking has become a part of it. They already have the confidence now that they can actually do something.
Nice thing is at least a few of these projects are going to be turned into actual businesses. That's one piece of it. Even if they don't turn into businesses, the rest of the people who participated, I think, got an exposure to world-class faculty. So it's a good feeling that we are able to connect 1,300 students to some of the best faculty in the world.
Right from day one, when the program was launched and we made the selection of one of the best students of the entire lot, we came to know that this program will bridge the gap which has so far been there between the engineering community and the management community.
It is a remarkable method that is adapted to bring out the various institutes at one place.
The engineers or students who are going through the engineering colleges in the remote areas, the rural areas, they are far away from the industry, they are far away what's happening in the industry. For them, TEP program is a golden opportunity to learn the actual issues of the engineering, actual production issues.
They have picked up both technology and management skills, which otherwise they would have got only when they joined an MBA course. So I think TEP has again designed this program in such a way that they are making the management fundamentals and entrepreneurial fundamentals built into this program in the 3rd and 4th year of engineering itself, and that's the highlight.
Getting into engineering and taking a turn, this program helped me so much. Now I'm not afraid of being an entrepreneur because I know the steps, I know the initial steps that I can take to be an entrepreneur, a successful one. So this actually gave me a major change in my career.
I had an idea, and after attending this workshop and the courses that I've learned online, I can say that I can take my idea to a realistic world.